Cheers.
We're Chloe and George, and we are currently building our van into our dream tiny home on wheels. This is our van Remy. We bought him last September in 2020, and we have been converting him ever since. Join the ride to watch us turn this van into our home in the hopes of living slow and wild.
Right, we have been to the electrical wholesalers, got all of these lugs ready to smash out all of this mess down here and down there. Hopefully make a big dent on the electrics. Hello, welcome back. We are designing the kitchen worktop today. We've got to obviously take into account the gas hob, which is 2 rings, which is about 52 centimeters long. The fridge, which is 550 because you need a little bit of extra room for the compressor, which is on the back of the fridge. And then also we've got our sink, which is going to be on top. So we're going to have gas hob, sink, and then underneath the gas hob we're going to have the fridge. So yeah, just trying to figure out exactly how big we need to make this, depth, width, length wise, and then we'll get cracking. So I'm just going to try and measure it all up now and see how we get on, because we also need to consider where our water tanks are going to be going, if they're going to be underneath the sink, or are we going to have the gas hob underneath the sink, and then the water tanks underneath the seat. We haven't quite decided yet, so yeah, I'll make some measurements and see how we get on. Have you got one more thing? Ask me one more thing.
I don't have one more thing.
We've got to see one at least.
Hi guys! So we went on a really nice walk this morning.
5 miles, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Pretty long, 10,000 steps.
Yeah.
Got it done nice and early, and then able to come back and work on the van. We've got loads of bits to do, haven't we, this weekend that we want to tick off.
Yeah. We're both quite busy with work this week, so...
Been all over the country, haven't I?
You have, yeah. George has been out on site a lot. So, yeah, we weren't able to do lots this week, just lots of little jobs in the evening where we can. Some days you were just a bit too tired, weren't you?
Yeah.
Lots of jobs this weekend. We're going to be doing the seats, lots of jobs on the seats. So we're going to be doing the seat brackets.
The cladding of the back of them.
Yeah, the seat tops. And we're going to do lots of little odd jobs and stuff.
Yeah, get the seats completely ticked off, hopefully. This
yeah,
weekend.
it'd be good to get those done.
Yeah.
Any other jobs that we find along the way, which
there
are so many.
It's very dusty, isn't it? Our floor. We might be able to see it again. We put all of the vapour barrier just on the floor just to cover it for now, but where we've built everywhere, it's just got a bit messy, isn't it?
So yesterday George built the kitchen frame, which is really exciting. So we've got everything framed now. So it's all built. So it's really cool to see what the van is actually going to be like now. It doesn't feel too cramped in here, does it, with everything built?
We've sort of made everything fairly narrow, to be fair. This worktop and obviously the kitchen here, we're going to have a ledge where the worktop is going to come out, so it will feel a little bit narrower when we walk in here, but then other than that, I don't think it's too bad really.
No.
Big van. Big van.
Doing a little tidy up first before we get going. Woo! So here's our lovely floor. That's always covered because we don't want to damage it while we're still working, but it looks so pretty with the floor and it's nice and clean. George is the clean person, so he likes every now and then for us to just do a little tidy up, a little hoover of all the dust. If it were me, I'd just leave it all to the last minute because it's just going to get dirty again, but that's what George likes to do. Here we go.
I'm not OCD.
No, you're not.
I'm not OCD, but
you just like a tidy workspace, don't you?
A tidy space is a safe space. There you go. Safe building site. Tidy site is a safe building site.
That's the tradie in George talking. So we thought we'd quickly talk through what we've actually. Looking good.
Carry on.
Yeah, we thought we'd talk through what our plans are and what we've actually done in the van, because I don't think in the last video we explained anything very well. So as you walk in, this is extra worktop space, which is also going to be holding our toilet,
which we have got in there,
which is just down here. It's an odourless toilet. We would like one of those fancy composting toilets, but unfortunately our budget can't buy one of them.
That's still probably, that's the Thetford 345, which is meant to be pretty decent.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh no, was it 100 quid?
Yeah,
Like,
it was
zero
like
over,
I think it was
whatever,
80.
was it?
So yeah, this is going to be extra worktop space with our toilet underneath, and then we'll probably have, I don't know, a little drawer or cupboard above it, just for extra storage. And then yesterday, George built our kitchen frame. So this is going to be housing our hob and our sink, and then our fridge will be going here, and then our gas. Well,
actually, definitely gas. Yeah. We've actually put the gas outlet. Remember?
Yeah, we've got the gas outlet. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
So that's part of the regulations. You've got to have that, so obviously gas leaks or whatever flow out. Yeah, so you have to put one of those in if you want gas in your camper van. And then we think our water tank might go under that seat. Yeah, it might still fit under here, yeah. So yeah, that's our kitchen frame, and then above we've got 2 overhead cabinets which George built. So we've got 2 overhead cabinets. I think we'll probably put plates and stuff in here, or food, whatever. And then we're putting rattan in between here, so it's going to be so pretty. 2 seats here and here. The tops of the seats are going to lift up, and we're going to be able to put storage, clothes, whatever we want in there. And then underneath, where George's legs are hanging, we're going to have a table that pulls out, so we can both sit here like this. And then we're going to have another cupboard underneath for extra storage. Obviously, bed,
2 more overhead cabinets, and then yeah, we've also got this storage up here. So yeah, we're still trying to decide how to make this look nice. We've insulated the top, but as you can see, it's quite narrow, and the insulation takes up quite a lot of room. So
we've just got to figure out what we can put there, a bit of ply or something, just to neaten it all up and make sure we can still use it for storage.
Yeah, and then we're also going to be turning the passenger seat into a swivel seat, so that can turn around and it will just make the space feel a bit bigger. And then we're having another bit of worktop that folds down and folds up there. Yeah. So yeah, that's the plans. Hope that made sense. First seat top is down.
Sitting on my seat.
Little finger holes.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not attached on yet, these, but they need to be put on properly. That'll be like that. Lift it up, bit of storage down there. Happy days.
It always gets to a point in the day where we get really tired and we can't be bothered to do it anymore.
Yeah, we just fizzle out a little bit, don't we?
Yeah. And George is listening to the Reading game, if you can hear that. So
that's why you don't want to be
That's another
there.
reason why I don't want to be doing it anymore. I'm just really tired now.
I could have another coffee, I reckon, and then that'll spur me on another hour and a half.
But George has done the seat.
Yeah. Just
Which looks so good.
Are we going to make our own cushions or should we buy them?
I don't know. We'll have to have a little look.
We could make them out of like, I don't know, and then sew them.
Yeah.
Because then we could make them exactly the size of the seat, because it is all bespoke. Everything in here is bespoke. So to get a seat, like...
Yeah, we're not going to find a cushion exactly the right size, are we?
We'd need a cushion which is about 64 centimetres by 50.
Yeah.
Like 64 centimetres is a very awkward number, isn't it?
Yeah.
You might get a 65, I don't know. We need to have a look, don't we, online? But then 65 by 50, I don't know, maybe.
Energy, energy, I need energy, 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 I need energy. Hello. So we're currently debating whether to paint this white like our walls, like just a light wash of white, or to stain it a light brown, like a light wood brown. So I've got 2 old wood stains that George has had and that his dad has had forever. So I'm just going to test these out on some scrap cladding and then see what we think.
This one,
yeah,
25 years old, Dad said.
25 years old. There you go then. Should we call it a day?
Yeah. That's good.
We're both tired now.
A couple more screws. Nothing was done. morning, another day on the van. Nice early start, try and get a full day on it. Really want to box off these seats today, get them ticked off, get them done, because they're been sort of playing on our mind a little bit. So yesterday, to be fair, we did work on them quite a lot. So these are obviously going to lift up like that, and then we're going to have all storage down there. We're already using it as a little bit of storage. But yeah, we need to just sort of sand all of this down, make it all neat and tidy. And then if you see on this side, this one we've done the exact same again. Just a bit of cladding in the way there, but yeah. So, but we've got cladding all on the sides here and on the back. This one we've only got it on the back, so need to finish off the side here where the kitchen is. We need to bear in mind that the main electrical control panel is going to be going there, so I need to try and figure that out really, with the cladding, you know, obviously cut out a template for it and know exactly where it's going to go, and then I'll probably start connecting up the control panel as well. That'd be quite good, and then boxing that off. But yeah, main objective today, which is Sunday, just get the seats finished, get them all done, and then actually, I'm always getting ahead of myself, definitely won't happen, but want to have a look at the pull-out drawer. So we're going to have one big pull-out drawer from underneath, and then we may have a smaller pull-out drawer, and then obviously the table's going to be there, as we've already mentioned, but might look at the big pull-out drawer, sorry, but we'll have to see how we get on, because I always say let's do this, and then we end up doing one or two things because everything just takes so much more time than you expect. But yeah, we'll try and get the seats boxed off, and then maybe look at the control panel and maybe a drawer, but again, we'll see how we get on. Run through our control panel really quickly. On top we've got 5 switches here. We're actually only using 2 of the switches, so we're using the roof fan and the water pump, which will be connected up here. Then also we have the USB sockets here, so we've got a twin USB there. We'll probably put another one into here as well, so I can convert that into a USB, which isn't too bad. I've got the bigger control panel just so we can future-proof the van really, in case we need to add anything extra in terms of electrics or switches or anything like that. Now on the back it looks like an absolute mess, but it's actually quite simple and like to understand really. So what you've got is all your live cables, which are the red ones. Now as an example, this switch here, if you look at it on the back, you've got your red cable coming out, which is connected with a spade connector, which connects into the switch, and then you've also got, a spade crimp, and then you've got your fuse, inline fuse here, and then I'll connect my live to the end of this live. Now that will go all the way back to our fuse board, which is then fused again. So that's the switches. The neutrals, super easy. Again, what they've done on here is they've literally just piggybacked all of the neutrals, so you can see here, they piggybacked them onto all of the switches. So then it all, essentially what you would have is one earth, not neutral, one earth, which will come in and you would connect all of the earths to this earth, and then you basically connect all your switches and make sure they're all earth. But I've run a separate earth to every single client anyway, so I can just run my earths into the switches anyway, and not have the piggyback here. And then obviously the earth goes back to the fuse board again, 12 volt fuse board, and then that's earth to the chassis. Deary me, sashi, oh Christ, chassis of the vehicle. The chassis of the vehicle. So then that's all earthed. So yeah, that's the control panel. I'm going to potentially second fix that now and see how we get on.
You tired? No. Hi guys, we're coming to you from my phone because the camera ran out of battery and it's charging upstairs. Look at this. George has wired up the lights and now we have a functioning van with electricity. Well done, babe.
Just got to figure out one fault, which is in the roof fan, but I don't know what's wrong with that yet.
So George has had a very frustrating afternoon when he first tried to wire the lights. They didn't work. And you had absolutely no idea why they weren't working.
And then I did some research. This is probably my own fault really, but the lights were reverse polarity, which means the live and earth were the wrong way round. They're dodgy eBay lights that we bought, which were fairly cheap. Actually, we got them off Amazon, but yeah, so the polarity was reversed.
And you think that's because they're European?
Yeah, potentially, yeah. Just want to give a shout out to James, our van life friend, because he was on FaceTime with me and I said to him, I'm so embarrassed because I'm meant to be an electrician and I'm asking him, but he's really, really knowledgeable and was so helpful, so massive thanks to James.
Yeah, and the USB sockets are all working as well.
Yeah. Which
are there. And then these ones are working. So yeah. So yeah, we hope you enjoyed this weekend van build video. Make sure to give it a like and subscribe. And
see you next week.
We'll see you next week.